This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ, or Iglesianicristo.
You're watching INCRadio.
Out there, what kind of pop culture is appealing to you? My name is Melvi Tamayo, and welcome back to our live broadcast only here on Valley Grown, where we have conversation that feels like home. And in tonight's episode, we're going to dive into the world of art, theater, music, film, and digital media to see how they actually impact or give us some inspiration within us. I am not alone, of course. I have my co-host first with me and some guests who are awesome, who will be sharing with us their various talents when it comes to our topic tonight. So without further ado, let me go ahead and first call on to my co-host here, Caitlin. Caitlin, how are you doing over there? And let us know how our listeners and viewers can continue to support us and watch us in our shows. And what do you think about our topic, by the way?
Hi, Melvi. I'm doing super well. My name is Caitlin Bautista, your co-host for this evening. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. I'm excited for our discussion. It's going to be a great one. And like what Melvi said, we have some really great guests. I have such a love for the arts, so I'm looking forward to what everyone has to say. Please make sure to subscribe to INCRadio DZEM 954. Central Valley, California broadcasts are every Friday at 9 p.m. That is every Friday, 9 at night, Pacific Standard Time. So in this episode of Valley Grown, we're discussing our medium. We're exploring the world of art, theater, film, media, and how they shape the world around us, and of course, how they bring us together. We're all a part of something bigger when we all come together to create our own mediums. So what's your medium? I'll give it back to Melvi.
Well, thank you. There you have it, listeners and viewers. What is your medium? Would like to know. So don't forget to participate in our live chat because we love hearing from you as much as you love, hopefully, hearing from us. Without further ado, let me go ahead and also call some of our guests who are with us tonight, beginning with Ellen. Hi, Ellen. How are you doing over there? Tell us what time is.
Hi, this is Ellen Beaulieu. I'm from Ridgecrest, California. So happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. This is exciting. This is an exciting topic, so very dear to me. So thanks for having me here.
Thank you too for joining us, and we hope to hear some of those talents, some hidden talents that you are now going to share with us here pretty soon. Next up, we have John. John, hi there. How are you doing? And thanks for
I'm doing good.
us. And what is your talent, or what are you passionate about?
I play guitar.
Ooh, I used to play guitar basic note, but I would love to learn. It's not easy for me, actually. I like to sing though, but hopefully we can hear some of that tune that you play, if it's not too much to ask. Next up, we have Luana and her lovely daughter, Glad. Hi. Thanks for being with us tonight. Tell us, so what are you guys passionate about? Or maybe Luana can share with us how your daughter started doing what she's doing now, and Glad, what have you started doing that you're passionate about? I know you said you like to dance, right? Share with us.
So I noticed Gladys has been showing dance ever since she started walking. She likes to twirl all the time. And then she started ballet at 5 years old and started doing competitive dance at 8 years old.
Wow, that's wonderful. Glad, how do you feel about that? I'm
I
sure your mom
feel,
loves watching you
I
perform.
feel very energetic while I'm dancing. It's really inspiring to do that.
Wow, that's good. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Now, in terms of arts, I know each of us here have our own experiences, right? And so let's go ahead and dive into the first category, which is theater and music. Any of you can answer this. Have you guys performed theater, or do you like, let's say, watching Broadways, for example? Anyone? I think Ellen wants to share with us her experiences when it comes to theater. I see you smiling. Right? Come on, tell us, Ellen. What are your experiences when it comes to theater?
Okay, Melby, since you picked on me. Just kidding. Yes, I do love theater. Grew up in theater since I was 4. My mom is a stage actress for Renault Theater. I love watching and performing in theater, although I think that's in the past. Love Broadway plays. I have been in The King and I at the age of 9, but also I think more recent so that everybody will, they probably don't know what King and I is. Watched Wicked at Pantages with my mother. Very nice. I love the flying act. Also, when I was in Sydney, my cousin, we watched Mamma Mia, and that was very fun as well. So, yes, love the theater.
Wow, I do love all the shows that you've mentioned, actually. And I love the King and I song, the Getting to Know You. Getting no, I'm gonna have you sing it later. I'll join you. Okay, how about you, John? I think you're into more of music, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Love playing guitar, but do you also like theater?
I like music more. I'm
Music.
not much of an actor. I enjoy watching theater.
Yes, and believe it or not, in the Church of Christ or in our church, we also have all of these performances that we're actually, going to talk about more tonight, right? How about you, Caitlin? Would you want to also share with us some of your experiences in theater?
So I have been performing like throughout in musicals since I was in elementary school. My most quote unquote notable role is when I played Ariel in The Little Mermaid when I was 10 years old. It was like a junior um, casting, so everyone was pretty young. Live performances create such a unique emotional connection between performers and audiences. So that's why I love performing live.
Yeah, I love Little Mermaid too. I like singing the songs.
Same here. I love it.
But you, Luana or Glad, do you guys like theater or have seen a couple of the shows or anything that you can resonate with and share with us? And what do you think about it? Or even music. Actually, I think it's more music because Glad mentioned that she loves to dance. So, what kind of music or what kind of dance do you like to perform, Glad, or do?
I like doing like hip hop, lyrical, jazz, like more freestyle. No.
Just say all of it.
But really like all of it actually.
Yeah, and you know what? Dance is also a great physical activity, right? It's a great workout. And honestly, I only do it at home now, and it's one of my outlets when I'm stressed out. So, anyway, now that you've mentioned a couple of the things that you like to do, I'm going to go back to Ellen. Would you mind singing maybe a stanza of that Getting to Know You song? If not, then it's okay. If not, it's okay. It's okay. No pressure. Now I know John said he loves to play
Okay,
guitar.
I can probably sing a stanza now. Yes. When I was 9, I was in The King and I, as I mentioned. It ran for 3 months straight, and then extended for another month. Um, it was very grueling for a little girl. Um, and I actually almost failed in class because I had to perform every night to a live audience. Imagine that, performing straight. Anyways, there were a lot of songs, because of it was a musical, but I can sing. My favorite one was "Getting to Know You." So it kind of was like this: getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm right and breathing because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day.
Yay! Well, thank you. Thank you for being such a good sport. Now,
Of
listeners and viewers, we got to know her more now, right?
of course, like when I was a little girl, I was more like, "Getting to know you," the little voice.
The little girl sound voice, right? Now, John,
Yeah.
would you mind, since you said you love to play guitar, right? Even just a couple of, I don't know, strumming, is that what you call it?
Yeah, yeah, I
Strumming.
never really performed. In fact, the first time I've ever really performed was when we did band together for the district.
Oh, that's
Uh,
right.
yeah. So that story, I usually play by myself. It's kind of my escape, just a way for me to relax, kind of unwind. And then when band together started up, Nathan, my son, asked me, "Dad, you want to do something for band together?" And I said, "Nah, I'm good." But he kind of talked me into joining the band. He said they needed another guitarist, and I thought about it, and I thought, it was something that he and I had always talked about performing together or playing together, and we never did it. And when the band together thing came about, it was an opportunity, and I'll tell you, the experience that we of performing in front of the district, let alone in the Philippines, was just awesome. I mean, for lack of a better word.
Oh, I bet. I mean, being able to share that passion, especially with loved ones, your own relatives, for example, like that, your son. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Ellen with her daughter, your mom, right? And then now with your daughter, right? And then with Loana and Glad, they also have that now, that connection, which impacts all of our lives. We're not only sharing it to the world now, but also with each other. And I think that's such a wonderful opportunity to just, not only get together as a family, but, it's one of those where it just goes, bonds beyond time, right? Caitlin, do we have any comments right now? I'm sure our chat is flooding with so much support and love. Anyone saying anything about what their medium is? Or maybe just greeting us. You can go ahead and mention a couple of those comments.
Yes, we have Mario Oka. Good day here in the Philippines and enjoy watching here. Greetings from local of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North. We have Sister Aiko de Guzman. Hi, INC Radio. We have Brother Roel David. Hello, INC Radio, Central Valley, California. Thank you so much for the support. Our very own Brother Isaias Antinu. Happy viewing, brethren. Let's always continue to support. And Brother Manuel Watulan. Hello, everyone. Po. Greetings to all of Central Valley, California, brethren.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And we love having you always. So now I'm going to go back to Luana and Glad. Now that we've talked about theater and music, is there anything else you want to add in terms of your experiences together, especially with your daughter, seeing her grow up and seeing her blossom and becoming more and more engaged, or, just becoming more talented, and she's very, very happy when it comes to her passion. How does that make you feel?
Oh, When I watch her perform on stage, I feel like there's no one there but our family just watching her. She just lights up on stage. Like I wish I can do that. Like only someone that can shine like that can really brighten up. I don't know. It's just she just brightens my eyes when I see her perform.
That's
And she performs at church too, so
yeah.
it's really nice.
I know it's nice, isn't it, when we're able to have that collaboration and be able to also experience it within our faith. How about you, Glad? Are you also happy that your mom is fully supportive, of course, of all of that you're doing right now when it comes to your path?
Yes.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite moments? Just throw in one.
Like in competition.
Oh, yeah. Competition's good. I too am competitive with sports. So anyway, let's take a little break, okay? We're going to play a game. It's called This or That. And I know, of course, we have different generations here right now. Oh, it looks like, hold on. Before we dive into that, it looks like John is ready. John, are you ready to play some music? Yeah, so sorry. I saw your guitar. You're holding your guitar, so I thought maybe you're ready.
It's like my teddy bear.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead and play something for us, even just a short one.
Is somebody gonna sing?
Depending on what song it is.
You guys know the song "Come with Me"? They do that on the, "Come with me and listen to God's words." You know that one? I'll just try it. I'll wing it.
Go ahead.
Come with me and listen to God's words. His truth we receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all his words. His grace and love receive in your heart. Follow God and his son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope for eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me.
Hey, I guess I should have asked earlier, then I could have read the lyrics of the song. I love that song. It's one of my favorite. Well, thank you. Thank you for being such a sport, all of you guys. We appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and have a little bit fun, okay? So I'm going to throw in, let's say, two separate things, okay? And then you're going to choose and just give maybe one word or a phrase that would explain why you picked what you picked. So it's called This or That. First, we have vinyl records or streaming music. What do you guys pick? Which one? Ellen,
Both.
both? Okay, how about you, Ellen?
Vinyl records.
Why?
It's collectible.
Oh, awesome.
It's,
Great word. I like that word,
it
collectible.
will stay forever.
Yes. How about you, Luana and Glad?
Vinyl record.
Wow, even Glad. Awesome. Yes, yes. I think me too. Vinyl records. Caitlin, vinyl records. Okay. But there's nothing wrong with streaming music because it's also easily accessible. Next up, we
You
have.
know, I wanted to throw in something about vinyl records.
Okay.
You know, there's when you listen to certain songs, especially like the oldies and the goodies,
Yeah.
there's something about the snap, crackle, and pop as the
Yeah.
needle plays. It just kind of
Yes.
gives the music a character that you
Uh-huh.
kind of don't get with CDs and streaming.
Mhm.
But the streaming, it's convenient because you can take it anywhere you go.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. That's I learned something new today. The cracks and the whatever and the needle turns. Okay, how about this?
Mhm.
Netflix or originals of classic films? Hmm. Anyone?
Originals.
I don't know. I love classic films too. So how about you guys? How about Ellen, John? Classic films or Netflix?
Classic films.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Loana and Glad.
Classic films.
I like classic films.
Wow. Yay.
Black and white.
Let's pick that. Awesome. Okay, last one. Influencer content or traditional media?
Traditional media.
Why did I have a feeling you were going to say that? But you, Ellen.
It really depends. Nowadays you got to be careful.
Oh, yes.
But there are some content that's, very educational, but you really got to be careful about influencers.
Yes, absolutely. That's why we have the saying, think before you click, and think before you like, and think before you follow, right? Everybody agrees with me? Yes. Okay, last but not least. Oh, no, I think we're done. No, we're done with that. So any more comments with that game? I hope we learned something new. I wonder if the listeners and viewers out there also made their picks. If not, hopefully this gives you some ideas on how things have changed nowadays in this world. Next up, no, or next discussion we're going to have is about film and digital media. Are they the modern art forms that shape identity today? What do you guys think? I mean, I know it has changed a lot in terms of films made before, and then even with the digital media nowadays, right? So what do you guys think? Ellen, John, Caitlin?
I think a lot of films influence a lot of people nowadays. However, I think TV influences people more. But with the generation these days, with social media, it's more YouTube. The TikTok generation, they kind of tend to look at watch laptops more than film or more of that. I think it's the older generation that kind of gravitates towards film, but there is a lot of influence, with film and how people shape their lives. And I hope that, they kind of just view it as entertainment more than what shapes their lives. It's more really for a way to relax and entertain you rather than something to guide you.
Yes.
That's take on it.
Yeah, I do love that word entertainment. So sometimes we, like what Ellen said, we can easily be either influenced by what is shown, but in reality, it's really just for entertainment. It's like an escape sometimes if you think about it, right? But we all also have our own lives that we need to always be mindful of. And again, even with us, right, at church, we have sepsi films. We have short films that they even showcase in terms of, the life and stories of what our brethren or members are going through in their lives, and they feature this, and they're now also all accessible in YouTube or on YouTube, just like all of our broadcasts, right? And so yeah, it's really important again to be mindful of what we actually do, whether we choose to have the film or the digital media. And of course, Luana, Glad, or John, do you guys have anything to add on there before we go on to the next one that we're going to cover? Because, it's a lot. Yes, Luana.
Well, we like to watch movies all the time as a family.
Yeah.
And I think more like all the movies can be influential to others. Like sometimes the kids like to copy it. Yeah. Like Lana likes to watch those dancing movies. She like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I love watching those too. They do some crazy moves or crazy steps. And yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of talent out there, And okay, so the last one we're going to talk about actually is visual art. Okay. Now, any of you draw or paint or love arts, love
Well,
painting?
Glad likes to draw anime.
Ooh. My nieces love to draw the same thing. Yes. I wish you would be able. I forgot to ask. I wish you'd be able to feature it. So hopefully next time you'll show a couple of that, or maybe even do it in person during our show, right? To just kind of sketch what it.
Mhm.
I know Ellen shared with us. I don't know. Let me see. I can access it on my phone, but go ahead, Ellen, and tell us what you like to draw or what it is that you got into before I show them.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know. I knew how to draw. Um, I was a starving student. We weren't really well off. But in high school there was a drawing contest, and it was a historical figure. So seeing that there was a prize money, that was the only incentive for me to join that contest. I really didn't know. I said, well, it was worth the try. So I went ahead and I joined, and I won first place. I'm like, oh, okay, I know how to draw, I guess. And from that point on, I picked up a pencil, and my classmates, seeing that I could draw, started commissioning me to draw their portraits from their ID pictures, and I earned money from that. So, but I do like dabbling with pastels, um, and any form of crayon, Sharpie, anything with color.
Can you see that?
That's my fishies.
Your
Yeah,
fish drawings.
my fishy drawings. Yeah, my coworker asked me to draw those for her. But yes, love to draw.
Awesome. Thank you. In as much as we love to get to know more of your talents, unfortunately, we are coming to a close. Now, before I go ahead and do our acknowledgments, I'm going to give you, each of you at least a short time to go ahead and do your greetings, starting with Ellen.
Big shout out to the locale of Ridgecrest, actually broadcasting live from here. Hello, everybody at the locale of Ridgecrest. It's a party over here. Happy birthday to Sister Ara. I don't know if she's listening, but happy birthday. Also, hello to my mom. I hope she was able to connect. It's pretty challenging. Hello to my classmates. I've invited them to join our broadcast. And hello to my other coworkers who I've invited to join our broadcast as well.
Thank you. How about you, John? Any shout outs or greetings out there?
Yes, shout out to the local of Santa Maria and to Coastal Sanctum, and to my son who recruited me to play for the band. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Nathan. In case anybody is wondering, it's Nathan.
Luana and Glad, go ahead.
Shout out to Patterson. I love you all. And my dad's watching me right now, and his family members and cousins. I love you all. And also my brothers, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, how about you, Luana? No? You're good? Okay. Caitlin, how about you? Last words.
Thank you so much to my friends and family who are tuning in right now, supporting the entire local of Bakersfield. My parents who are watching INCRadio right now, they're like over there on the couch right there watching right now. And to my family in the Philippines, maraming salamat for all of your support as well.
Of course, we do not forget to also acknowledge all of our spiritual leaders, beginning with Brother Wally Taray, our INC radio station manager, our SEPSI president and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Iranyo V. Manalo, as well as our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo. Thank you so much for all that you do for us, and for all the listeners and viewers out there. Thank you for always tuning in. And remember that we are all actors in our lives. Now, the question is, what kind of beliefs and values do you uphold? And how would you like your life story to end? We'll see you again next week, only here on Central Valley Satellite Studio, Valley Grown, where we have conversations that feels like home. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend and take care. Bye for now.
Sa iglesia sila